Guys, we are back again and I am really excited. These are my new cycling shoes. I just got them. I am stoked, very stoked. And this is a real unboxing. I've literally not looked at these. I have my old Lake CX238 chilling right here. Still missing the cleat, waiting for that to come in. I have a scale, so we're going to compare the weight between the twos and do a full unboxing. So here's the box. Slightly new design from the old Lake boxes. I'm sure you guys have seen if you're a Lake fan. We have these in white on white, CX239 in X wide, just regular wide. I don't know why X wide, whatever. White on white. These are the microfiber. These are the leather. Make sure I got clean hands for this. Sorry for the one-handedness. I am currently crippled. Here's the actual unboxing. Boom. Here we go. Look how hot these are. My goodness, these are some sexy looking shoes. Do a quick little roundabout and then compare them to the 238s. So on first thought, these are white on white on white. I've gone full Instagram, influencer status. We have the new BOAs, the L2s, Li2s in white. Those are super hot. Maybe get those in metal silver. Maybe it might look good. These definitely have a really soft touch to them. They're very stiff, so definitely have to break these in, but very soft touch. This is nice and soft. The sole, or the last, as Lake likes to call it, definitely looks exactly the same. God, these are so pretty. I mean, the quality on these are just first look spectacular. That looks the same. The front looks the same, but we're going to compare these side by side. Some changes I know that did happen. The BOAs got spread out. The BOAs got spread out a little bit wider. We definitely have different ventilation. This is new, and then the whole structure of how these actually close around your foot is new. These are much more like my Bontrager XXX shoes. Boom! In fact, you know what? Here's the Bontrager XXX shoes. Went and grabbed them from over by my trainer over there. So here is the new design. It looks like the tongue it's more of a two-piece, kind of like wraps around you like a cocoon, kind of like my XXXs. We don't have as much overlap in comparison, and these have the inside going up and then the outside coming in. These are the opposite, inside going in, outside coming up. So I'm interested to see how those look. And then let's do a comparison with the last generation 238s. So first look, we have obviously the different BOAs. The structure looks pretty similar. Obviously these are, the Panda colorway. This is the pure white colorway. The different tongue, you can see it's also much more spread out with the BOA system. So there's like the same distance, and you can see looks like these are a lot closer together, not as spread out. We have different perforation. It looks like we have a lot more perforation, or at least a similar amount. We'll do a head-on view. And, I kind of like the design here. It's a much cleaner look. We got the edges. One vent, another vent. The same two vents, but this one's been brought around. The seams, so this is one piece of leather here, and this is interesting. So this is actually two pieces of leather. This is the inside of the shoe, so it won't be visible. The outside is one piece all the way around. And then onto the back, it looks like we have a similar back. These definitely look a lot tighter, a little bit smaller here compared to here. Another thing I'm noticing is this is this black material. Let me zoom in close. It's just like a soft, almost like neoprene. And the inside of this shoe is the same material all the way around until there. I literally have never seen these shoes. I just opened them, wanted a real. So here we go. Here's the inside. Looks really, really smooth. No loose seams. I mean, just a tiny little fray, but we can quickly put a little lighter to that. Overall, these shoes do look slimmer side by side. Go down here. One thing I did like about this is like rubberized, whereas the new ones this is all like the micro suede leather material. We have the same heel cup. Sorry, not heel cup, but heel. And then squeezing it, it's definitely stiffer. One thing I did notice about the release is they did a new fiberglass reinforced sole, whereas the old one, they're relying on this, you hear that micro cat tongue like material, whereas this, as again, all the same material. So these are the initial unboxing of the Lake 239 shoes. And let's weigh them before I forget. So this is without a cleat, 300 on the dot. And this is with, you know, this little tag. It probably weighs 1 or 2 grams. These do feel lighter. Holy cow, they took out 25 grams, a full ounce out of these shoes. So there you go. That is the unboxing of the Lake 239s. We will do a long-term review. Unfortunately, I do not yet have cleats for these. So unfortunately, in the meantime, I'll be running my old Bontrager XXX shoes. You can see really broken. Been using these for a long time, but very excited to try these, and we'll do at least 1,000, maybe 2,000 miles on these before I do a real long-term review. Thanks so much for stopping by, and please like and subscribe.